You're an ambitious person. You've accomplished a lot. You have big dreams, big goals, and even bigger aspirations. You see the life that others lead and you think, why them? Why not me? And what am I doing wrong? You're not afraid to take action, but for some reason, you're just not making progress as fast as you'd like, or maybe you're just not making progress at all. So if that's you, you're in the right place. You will need to do the work on your own, but you don't have to do it alone. Who am I and why am I even talking about this in the first place? Well, let me give you a quick rundown of my backstory. So in high school, I was your classic kind of emotionally unregulated teenage boy. It's a bit of an oxymoron, but I was kind of a burnout hippie. I turned to marijuana to regulate my emotions and to kind of cope with the chaos in life, and it was just fun. But I spent many years being directionless and just sort of living for the moment. I was a big partier in college and had a great time, had a lot of experiences and memories, but didn't really lead to any sort of success. During the end of college, I got into a relationship that I was head over heels with this girl, and that unfortunately ended, and it crushed me. It broke my heart, and it was really, really a tough thing to get over. So in spite of that, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go make something of myself, and she will regret this. She will see I will become something so fantastic that it will justify the end of the relationship, and she will regret it, basically. So fueled by that sort of negativity, I went into grad school, where I moved to Canada. Didn't know a single person in the entire country, and moved there, then decided to go to grad school. And not even the nice part either. I lived in freaking Saskatchewan, Canada. Shout out to my boys in Sask. It's yeah, just move. just move. But anyway, I had a lot of free time. I was a scientist in grad school. I had a lot of free time to myself, and so I spent a lot of time reading about business, entrepreneurship, different audiobooks, and self-development. I mean, I went down the rabbit hole deep. The whole plan for me once I graduated grad school was to save up a little money, pay off student loans, and then to go travel the world and to get just enough cash to be able to invest in a business and keep doing that until something successful happened. I really, really wanted to be an independently employed person, and still do. But in the process of doing that, I got a little bit sidetracked along the way. So a bit of golden handcuffs and continuing to level up in my career, some risk aversion. And while I did try some entrepreneurial ventures, including website, some blogging, got into real estate investing, doing wholesaling, fix and flipping, and rental properties, I still never found a business that was able to take me to my desired lifestyle. That brings me to the present day, where I find myself a bit directionless at times, and had some big shakeups in my personal life that had led me to feeling a bit stuck. I'm 36 years old now, and I'm a single guy living here in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is a wonderful town, but can be a bit of a crazy place to live. So, I'll probably cut this part out of the video. I'm not sure, but I've accomplished a lot. I've seen a lot. I've been to a lot of countries. I've solo traveled. I immigrated to Canada and back. I've partied. I've been sober. I've been extremely reckless with my health. I've been extremely disciplined with my health. I've saved and earned a bunch of money. I've spent and lost a bunch of money. I know what that feeling is. It's like lightning in a bottle when you capture it and you're moving forward toward your goals and objectives. You feel on your path and on your purpose, and nobody, look out, because if they get in your way, you are going to fucking crush them. You will steamroll right through them. And that's that feeling that I think I'm chasing and that we're all chasing. Being on your path, being on your purpose, knowing what you want out of life, and knowing that you're going to have to kill me because I am not fucking stopping on my mission. So if you're not quite there and you want to learn how to regain that, you want to learn how to level up in your life, whether that's dating, money, personal development, you're in the right place. That's the journey I'm on, and I hope that you'll join me. The focus of this channel So the focus of this channel is I want to show men how to get unstuck in their life from the internal alignment perspective. This is more of a mindset game than the tactics and strategies. I don't know the exact right business model for you. I don't know whether you should go to school or break up with this girl or move out of your hometown. I mean, definitely move out of your hometown, but the rest of it, I have no freaking idea, okay? But I don't need to know what's right for you. We both just need to get our mindset and mentality aligned, get the right frameworks and perspectives, and all of that shit falls into place. So the purpose of this channel is to help you level up. Yes, I'll share some things about investing. I'll share some things about how to climb a corporate ladder, which I've done extremely well. I was the youngest executive hired at a multinational corporation when I was 29 years old. So I know a thing or two about getting ahead in the corporate world. Not 29 years old. I'll have to figure out how old I was, but I was the youngest executive at that time. I must have been 30 or 31. It doesn't matter. The point of this channel is to show you tactics and strategies to stay on your path and on your purpose. It's about the mindset. It's about the time management. It's about knowing how to take from where you are to where you want to be and how to feel purposeful and aligned on that journey. The primary areas of focus for me are productivity just in general. So like I said, time management, energy management, planning and goal setting, productivity and habit formation. These are the cornerstones that are going to allow you to maximize your efficiency as you move through the world. Let's cut out the fluff, cut out the bullshit, stop wasting time, get on your path, and fucking steamroll ahead. 2, personal development. So this one is really about understanding yourself. You know, I used to be kind of a personal development junkie. I read all the books. I went crazy with self-development. I didn't go to the seminars, but all the books you're thinking of, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Awaken the Giant Within, A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. I've read hundreds of these things, including business, self-development, marketing, finance, sales. And they helped quite a lot, but they did not pay off in the way the amount of time that I invested in those was not worth the payoff that they gave to me. So I'll explain why, and I'll explain what you need to do to get just the core lessons you need. You don't need all of that. I've been there. Just I can tell you what's in them. I can distill down these concepts into the core fundamentals that you need to move forward. So that's what we're going to be talking about. I've also been getting really into using artificial intelligence lately, and as a way to explore your thoughts, as a way to kind of double check your thought processes. Don't take it as God or gospel, but it's a powerful tool. So we'll talk a little bit about that as well. But mostly it's about creating alignment and congruity, learning to accept yourself, learning to forgive others, forgive yourself, take radical personal responsibility for every situation in your life today, and then develop emotional understanding and regulation. So the first part, getting productive. Yeah, that's really great to have this laundry list of things to do on a fully scheduled calendar, and we're gonna go out there and kick ass. But if you get hit with a bout of depression or severe anxiety, yeah, that whole plan just goes out the window. Emotional regulation, understanding yourself, combined with productivity is sort of the secret sauce to move forward. The last thing is career and business success. So part of the reason that we all get stuck is because of a lack of, or a perceived lack of, resources, including money. For me, this is the quest that I've been on. I don't really need to get the biggest pile of cash. That's not the point of this journey. I don't want to Scrooge McDuck dive into a pile of coins, and I don't even think that would feel good at all. I'll try it, but that's not the objective. That's not the goal. I'm not trying to just watch numbers go up on a screen. For me, it's all about freedom. Getting to a certain amount of money that will allow me to have the freedom to do the things that I want to do in life. Maybe for you, it's different. Maybe for you, you want to have a Scrooge McDuck pile and just lord over all of your neighbors. Maybe you want to get a really nice sports car. Maybe you want to buy your mom a house. Maybe you want to retire your parents. I don't know what that is for you, but I do know one thing. Money is a tool and it's fuel. The more money you have, the faster you can go towards your objectives. So we're going to discuss that: career, sales, and general business. I've run a company. When I left the company of which I was the youngest executive, I had 50 employees. Had done a merger and acquisition. I started several of my own businesses before, hired employees for those. So I know a thing or two about running a business. Currently, I work in sales for a multinational corporation, and I manage a large book of business for them as well. So I know how to generate money. I know about marketing, and I know about general business management. These, combined with all the personal skills, are really the tools that you will need to be able to understand yourself, understand why you're stuck, figure out where you're going, and then be able to go there and go there faster. If that sounds exciting to you, please check in, follow along with the channel, leave me a comment. I'd love to know your feedback and how I'm doing. If anybody knows about the lighting, this lighting setup is terrible, but I am, I don't know. I have some work to do. I'll leave it at that for today, though. I appreciate your time in spending a little bit of time with me today. I don't have a sign off for this channel, really. Just go out there, take care of yourself, and realize that what one man can do, another can do.